Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on Married at First Sight. This is part one. I had to split it up into two parts because it was just so much. It was so long. So this is part one. It's season 18, episode 16. It's titled "The Experts Have Questions." Let's get started. All right. We pick up where we left off. Michelle goes to speak to Madison. And do y'all notice that Madison has a special type of energy for Michelle that she doesn't have for anybody else? She's treating Michelle. Madison is treating Michelle like Michelle did something to her. She's like, "You come here, guns are blazing, or you want to talk, or what?" What is this attitude coming from? Whenever she talks to Michelle, she has this attitude. When she talks to Carla, ain't no attitude there. She's like, yes, and flicking her hair, and yes, and coughing, doing all that shit. But when Michelle is talking to her now, she has attitude with Michelle, like Michelle did something to her. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. So we get back up where we left off. Michelle goes to talk to Madison. Michelle asks Madison if she had anything to say. Madison said, "Are you gonna come in guns a blazing or what?" Michelle told her to explain herself because she's tired of being lied to. Madison said, "I like David." And then David is standing down somewhere down the hall and he yells out, "And I like her." So childish. Michelle asked Madison if she need David to protect her because why is David there yelling down a hall and eavesdropping on their conversation? Madison said, "Relax. I don't need David to protect me." You see her attitude towards Michelle? He coming in guns a blazing? Relax. I don't need him to protect me. Yeah, the attitude she has towards Michelle, like Michelle did something to her. Madison is just, she's just, I don't know. She needs to be humbling, and she needs to apologize to Michelle, but she ain't doing none of that. She ain't doing none of that. But I tell you what, she did it to the right one because another girl would have grabbed that heifer by her extensions and yanked her ass down the steps. She did it to the right one, okay? Madison told Michelle that that her and David got to know each other from the gym. I'm so sick of hearing her say, "We went to the gym and we were on the treadmill and we were talking about y'all and we were talking about how horrible our marriage is." And I'm tired of hearing that they were connected in the gym. So they got to know each other from the gym and hanging out, and they are attracted to each other. She said they haven't explored anything, and she did not know the text was for her. Madison is making herself look trashier and trashier by the minute by telling lies after lies. She knew the text was for her, and they did something intimate. I don't know what that one. Nobody said they did something intimate. Why is she coming at 3 in the morning sneaking into the house if she's so innocent and didn't do anything intimate with David? What they should have done is go to the expert and tell them they want a divorce and then pursue each other. That's what they should have done. But I know the reason they didn't do that. I know the reason they didn't do that. I think they either get paid per episode. They have to get paid. They have to get paid per episode. And also, I thought I heard somebody say if they don't complete their contract to the very end, to decision day, they have to pay back some money that they were already advanced. I heard somebody say that. So I think that they're trying to hash it out till the end or stay till the end because they need the money. David need the money. I don't even know what Madison said she does. And I don't think they even showed us Madison's apartment. I don't remember seeing Madison's apartment. So I don't know. I think they both need the money. So they're going to stick it out to the very end so that they get that money. That shmoney. So David said Madison had no clue the text was for her. Lies, 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 lies. Michelle got tired of listening to their lies, so she walked off. Madison and David are acting like they did nothing wrong. And Ma'am goes to see Michelle. She hugged Michelle and told her that she's sorry. In her confessional, said she is shocked that Madison and David had been creeping like TLC. Camille also came in to see Michelle. Michelle is pissed because they lied to her. And then we can hear David in the next room laughing his ass off. You see how rude and disrespectful they are? Instead of being humble and apologetic, they're being bitches. So Michelle told them she told and Camille that she was trying to talk to Madison, but David kept butting in. Michelle told and Camille that Madison said her and David developed feelings for each other, and they decided tonight that they are going to pursue it. See, Madison said that, right? And then she said something else later. That's how you know she's lying, because she can't keep anything straight. She's saying this, and she's saying that, and she's saying that, and she's saying this. She told David last episode that she does not want to be in her marriage with Alan anymore, and she wants to pursue him. And she told Michelle that also. We like each other, and we want to pursue each other. That's not what later on she told the expert. She said something totally different. Madison can't keep her story straight. She don't know what she wants. She don't know what... She's just all over the damn place. Michelle said she hoped Madison likes sleeping in David's mother's basement. Apparently she do. Because where else were they going at 3 in the morning? Where was she coming from at 3 in the morning? Talking about she was at a taco stand, standing on line, waiting for tacos. Girl, you couldn't come up with a better lie than that. My car broke down. Instead of standing in line for tacos at 3 in the morning, girl, bye. Madison and David just open up their mouth and lies just fly out. Just flies right on out. The first night she moved into the apartment with Alan, she left and did not come back until the next morning. She was probably in the basement with David. That's probably where she was. In the freaking basement with David. And David probably told Michelle, hey, I'm working a shift and I got to go to work. And she don't know where he at, because she's in one bedroom and he's in another bedroom. He can just go into the bedroom and shut the door. And then when she goes in her bedroom and shut the door, he sneaks his ass out and they go to the basement. That's probably what they did. Michelle said David texted Madison, you're so damn fine, I want to eat you. But they claimed they had they were not intimate. Everybody knows that. If you send a text like that, you send a text like that to somebody you are intimate with. Because those are intimate words. Michelle said this is the retreat from hell. Next, Michelle and Imam left the retreat. Next morning, Madison does a video cam. She claims she wants to talk to Alan because he is hurting and she cares for him and she feels awful. Oh, you feel awful? If she really felt awful, she would come clean and tell the truth about everything. But the truth ain't in her. It ain't in her. She said she hoped one day he will forgive her. Bitch, leave Alan alone. Leave him alone. What do you want his forgiveness for? You better not hold your damn breath. Next scene, Camille and Thomas are in bed talking. Thomas said he feels let down because he had David's back and he was defending him a lot. He said he feels foolish for sticking up for him. Thomas is full of shit. Okay? Thomas is full of shit. Thomas is a grown-ass man who has also cheated. He knew David was lying about the text and the food. You know, his cousin and the food and the text and the food from the cousin and the text. He knew David was lying about that shit. Everybody, Pastor Cal knew was lying. Everybody in the whole world knew was lying. How come Thomas was acting like he didn't know that David was cheating when he sent that text? He knew he was cheating. Come on, a cheater knows a cheater. And even when he knew David was cheating, he still defended David. So you're full of shit, Thomas. You are full of shit. Now that it lies out and everybody's pissed at David, now he's trying to act like he wants to shift and not be on David's side anymore. You're still on David's side because you're a cheater, he's a cheater. Cheaters stick together. Thomas needs to just shut the hell up. Camille thinks that Madison and David was intimate with each other because of the eat you up text. Everybody knows that. Next scene, David and Juan are in the kitchen. Juan asks David what's his next step. That's a good question, Juan. What is your next step, David? David said, I don't know. Do you have any advice? This is your convoluted relationship, David. You figure that shit out. You're a grown-ass man. All he has to do is go to the expert and ask for divorce and then run off into the sunset with friggin' Madison. That's all he gotta do. It's not hard to figure out. But no, he wants to stay till the end so he can get that money and he ain't got to pay nothing back. That's what they're trying to do. Him and Madison, they're trying to stay till the end. You can tell they need the money badly. Well, one advice was for David to give Alan time and then go and apologize to him. David, don't do that. Leave Alan the hell alone. Alan wants nothing to do with you. Leave the man alone. You are in a full-blown relationship with his wife on national TV. You lied to him. You deceived him. You cheated on him. You stole from him. You disrespected him. Leave the man alone. Juan told David that he felt like he couldn't be around them. Him and Madison. David said, if you feel like you can't be around me, then I should take off. He said he should leave the situation. You should have left the situation from jump, moron. Juan told him he was not the only guilty one. Madison is guilty too. Then Juan told him, how are you guys going to trust each other when this is the way you got together? David had nothing to say. Next scene, David goes to Madison's room. They hugged each other, then sat on the bed. He asked her what are her plans. She said she wanted to talk to people in small groups to explain how she feels. That's not what he meant. He meant, what are your plans with you and I? That's what he meant. She said she wanted to talk to Michelle again when Michelle is ready to listen. What is there to listen to? You want her to listen to more of your stupid ass lies? She already listened to your lie. You said, I like David. You don't like David. You want David. You don't know nothing about no damn David. We want to pursue a relationship here. She go again saying she wants to pursue a relationship with David. Later on, she didn't tell Pastor Cal that. She say something totally different. So this is the third time now she said she wants to pursue. She told David she wants to pursue him. Then she told Michelle she wants to pursue him. Now she's who is she talking now? Now she's she told two people so far that she wants to pursue a relationship with David, right? Later on, she's gonna tell Pastor Cal something totally different. And not poor, but David was blindsided, and that's what he get. She said, I like David. I want to pursue a relationship with David. I did not know the text was for me. Those are the lies she told Michelle. And she wants Michelle to listen to her. She wants Michelle to, sit there and listen to her and see her side. I don't see your side, Madison. You're in a relationship with Alan. You're married to Alan. And you're fucking around with David. What side is there to see of yours? What other lies is she planning on telling Michelle? Talking about, I'll talk to Michelle when she's ready to listen. David said, I didn't realize she left. Madison said she left. They knew she left. Come on. The house ain't that big to know that she left. And MM left too. I'm sure they noticed that MM's car was gone. Come on, y'all some lying little bastards. And they said, I guess they mad because she didn't say goodbye. What was she supposed to say? Goodbye, love you, see you, mwah. What Michelle should have done was bust the windows out of David's car. That's what she should have done. And put all four tires on flat. And carve in his car door. She should have carved in his car, you lying little bitch. You lying little cheating bitch. That's what I would have done. Kidding. That's not what I would have done. I would have not done that. But it would feel good to do that, It would feel good. David told Madison that he has a lot to offer. Like what? List what you got to offer, David. I would like to know what you got to offer, all right? They talked about how they connected. Madison is saying how she really, really tried to make it work with Alan. You tried to make it work with Alan by going out partying with whoever and sneaking into the house 1, 2, and 3 o'clock in the morning. Leaving him the very first night y'all moved into the apartment. That's how hard you tried to make it work. Madison, jeez. That's how you make a marriage work, y'all. By going out and staying out all hours of the night and leaving your husband at home. That's, according to Madison, how you make a marriage work. Okay? David is confirming just how hard Madison tried at the marriage. And I am just so sick of these two and their stupid ass lies. They will never tell the truth, these two. The only way they'll tell the truth if they got caught. If we see some hidden camera in the gym of them tonguing each other down. You know what I'm saying? If they get caught red-handed, that's when they'll come clean. But they'll not come clean other than that. That's the only reason David came clean was because, he couldn't lie anymore because his cousin didn't corroborate his story. Madison said she doesn't want to jump into anything. Now she's saying 3 times she said she wants to pursue something with him, and now she's saying she doesn't. She's telling him I don't want to jump into anything. Madison doesn't know what she wants. She want him, she don't want him. She want him, she don't want him. I think she wanted him because he was off limits. Now that he's almost getting access to her, she's having second thoughts. I don't think I want him. But in real time, they're still together, so I guess they worked it out. I don't know. Madison told him straight up. She said, I don't want to jump into anything. But that's too late, bitch. I'm pretty sure you jumped into something already with him. So next scene, Juan, Camille, and Thomas are in the kitchen, and Madison enters. Then Carla shows up. Carla, Camille, and Madison, they go into the living room to talk. Madison, she started fidgeting. You can tell she's a liar and she's about to lie. She's doing this with her hair. She's coughing. She's fixing her clothes and she's doing this with her hair. She's all this nervous energy. And Carla and Camille are just sitting there waiting for her to start talking. And she's like, hi, bitch. She's something else. She told them she has feelings for David and they developed over the last few weeks. Lie. Your feelings for David developed on the honeymoon. She said they go to the gym every other day and they go out on the weekends. So if they're going out if they're seeing each other at the gym every other day, excuse me, I just ate, sorry. If they are seeing each other at the gym every other day and they're going out on the weekends and she's hanging out with him till 3 in the morning, when does she have time for Alan? When is it Alan's time? When is it your husband's time? When are you going to pay attention to your husband? But no, I worked hard at this marriage. I worked so hard at this marriage. Bitch, shut up. So Carla told her she is going to keep it real. She told Madison, I'm going to keep it real with you, girl. I'm going to keep it real with you. She told Madison that Michelle opened up to them several times about the disconnect between her and David. Carla told Madison that you did this behind her back. Facts. She said, you should have told her the truth. In Carla's speech, she basically told Madison that she's a shitty friend, she's a backstabber, and she's a deceiver. That's what Carla basically told Madison. Madison said, I didn't think that text message was meant for me. If Madison did not think that the text was for her, she would have been like Michelle, like a dog with a bone. Because, okay, she's saying that her and David have a connection. They vibing with each other. She's attracted to him. He's attracted to her. Right? Then all of a sudden, he sends a text message. Let's say we're believing Madison, right? Let's say we believe Madison. She's attracted to this guy. They're hanging out in the club at night till 3 in the morning. They're going to the gym together. They're constantly together. And all of a sudden, he sends this text message. He didn't send a text message to Michelle. He didn't send a text message to Madison. We're pretending like he didn't send it to Madison and he didn't send it to Michelle. Who did Madison think he had sent this text message to? As far as she's concerned, she liked him, she's attracted to him, she's getting to know him, and all of a sudden he's sending this text message to somebody else talking about, I want to eat you, you look so good, I want to eat you. So Madison should have been pissed. I'm like, wait a minute. Who's he sending this text message to? What's going on? What the hell is going on? I thought he was trying to get to know me. I thought we were vibing. I thought we were attracted to each other. I thought we were doing things. Who is he sending this text message to? That would have been her reaction if she did not think the text message was for her. So she knew the text message was for her because he wasn't texting nobody else but her. Madison's a motherfucking liar. I can't stand that lying heifer. I can't stand her. Because if you're vibing with this man, you're getting close to this man, you're, doing all these things with this man, and then he's sending a text message to somebody else, you're going to be like, what's going on here? Who are you sending this message to? Who do you want to eat up? She would have been like Michelle with a dog with a bone. But she wasn't because she knew the text message was for her. Lying bitch. I tell you. She said she did not think the text message was for her because that's not the level they're at. So then, who's he at that level with then? If he's not at that level with you, Madison, then who is he at that level with? Huh? Don't you want to know? Since it wasn't for you? Since the text message, since you didn't think the text message was for you, who do you think it was for then? Because it wasn't for Michelle. We all know it wasn't for Michelle. So then, who was it for then, Madison? She's so full of shit. Because they're not on that level. That means he's on that level with somebody else. Right, Madison? Right? Bitch, shut up. Carla basically told Madison that she doesn't respect her. Carla told her this is fucked up, grimy, and dirty. In her confessional, Carla said she need to sage and Palo Santo that bitch. Carla asked Madison if her and David are on their honeymoon now. Madison said, no, this is just an elevated friendship. What the hell is an elevated friendship? What is that? What is that? She said, what's the point in continuing with Alan if this decision is no for me? Okay, so you're dumping Alan to be with David, right? She told Pastor Cal something totally different. She's saying that what's the point in continuing with Alan if the decision is going to be a no for me? And on decision day, she's going to say no. So why continue with this? The reason the reason you're saying this is because you were busted out. Michelle busted y'all out. You had to come clean. Otherwise, you were going to ride this shit to the end. Talking about what's the use in continuing this when it's going to be a no for me. You knew it was going to be a no for you from jump. From when you was start messing around with David. You knew you were going to say no to Alan. The only reason you're talking about what's the use in continuing now is because y'all were busted. None of the words out of Madison's mouth is believable. None of the words. So Camille jumped in and said, David think it's more than just a friendship because his text was not just a friendly text. Madison said, if I had received that text, I would have said, what are you doing? We're not at that level. She said if she had received that text from David, should have been like, what? What are you doing? We weren't at that level. We're not at this level for you to be sending me a text like that. Lies. Because the night before, when he told her that text was for you, she was blushing. She was like, really? What? Really? Me? Why? That's how she was. She was like, what? David, we're not at that level yet. Why did you send me that text? I can't believe you did that. We're not at that level. We're not intimate like that. You shouldn't have sent me a text like that. That's what she should have said. That's what she would have said if they're saying what they're saying. She knew the text was for her. He knew the text was for her. She knew the text was for her. Stop it. Because she would have had a total different reaction. Because she's having a totally different reaction in front of Camille and Carla. She goes, if I knew that text was for me, I would have been like, what? We're not at that level yet. Why are you sending me this text? But the night before when he told her the text was for her, she was like, really? For me? Really? Why? Why did you send me that text? Girl, I tell you. Madison is just full of shit. And I'm sick of her. Madison said to Carla, I'm not a bad person. Yes, you are. You never ever have to say those words. Nobody should ever have to say those words. If you're a good person, people will see it. But if you're a horrible, shitty person, people will see that too. You never ever have to say, I'm a good person. I'm a good person. Those words should never come out of anybody's mouth. Okay? Those words would never come out of my mouth. Because I am who I am. You like me, you either like me or you don't. That's it. Or, hey, you get what you get. I'm a good person. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. Too late, bitch. Too late. She said, I hope you can forgive me and we can be friends. Carla said, yeah, no. She said, there is a million men in the world. Carla said, I thought the friendship was genuine. She's basically calling Madison a fake ass bitch. Carla basically told Madison that she doesn't trust her and she does not want to be around her. So then Madison goes to see David and told him that she is leaving the retreat. They hugged and said goodbye and she left. She planned on talking to Alan to tell him some more lies. And that was the end of part 1. Please come back for part 2. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on my pillow here. Bye.